straight after tonight's news. The election race is descending into duelling scare campaigns. Labor says Labor will destroy Medicare. The coalition says the people smuggling trade will be rebooted under Labor. Each side is accusing the other of base politics. Political editor Chris Uhlmann.
With Labor in day 6 of its Medicare scare campaign,
this is a birthright of Australians.
The coalition played its trump.
The challenge of people smuggling is greater than it has ever been.
A government that usually shrouds boat turnbacks in secrecy was long on detail today. This boat was stopped earlier this month and the 21 people on it returned to Vietnam. It's the 28th intercept in 3 years and 734 asylum seekers have been refused entry.
And the only thing that stops them is the steely resolve of my government to turn those boats back.
And the risk?
The hollowness of Bill Shorten's claim that he shares the same border protection policies as us.
Now it's the opposition leaders' turn to rail about base politics.
They should be ashamed of themselves, sending out a signal to people smugglers that somehow there is some lack of national will.
The subjects might shift, but the shame is bipartisan.
The Labor Party is engaged in a desperate lie about Medicare. It is shameful.
So this is where the campaign has landed.
They simply cannot be trusted on border protection.
What the Liberal Party is proposing to do to healthcare is scary.
And both potential futures look grim.
Imagine the chaos that we would be presented with under a Labor, Greens, independent government.
If the Liberals win, this will be a green light for the Liberals to take our Medicare system down the US road.
The Australian Medical Association supports many of Labor's health plans, but it has parted company with it on the Medicare brawl.
There is absolutely no evidence at all that the Liberal Party has any desire to privatise Medicare.
That awkward fact has seen Labor shift its language to make its case more defensible. The accepted definition of privatisation is the sale of a government asset.
Privatisation is when you increase the proportion of private payments in the healthcare system.
If negative campaigning didn't work, then political parties wouldn't do it. The Medicare scare will damage the government if it takes hold, and both parties agree that any day spent debating border protection is one that Labor's lost. Chris Uhlmann, ABC News.